I'm grinding. Put time in cause I want that money. I was made to be made, you don't play with my paper, no faking this my destiny. My God, say stash it, I like new bills. Hustling has become a habit that she can't kill. Fuck the silver spoon, Phoenix got a gold touch. Catch me in the room where bitches make their own luck. Looking for a man with $1 billion discipline, cause he understands money is a fickle friend. I'm coming through and my ambition isn't overdrive. Now I don't drink or smoke, but chasing money get me high. I'm a boss bitch, and a God, I'm a grind to my heart. Dear God, this time it will be different, cause I did the work and I'm not ashamed. Healed of the hurt, I'm no longer afraid of love.
The sweet life, as I call it, SUITE. One of the biggest challenges when you live in hotels and you travel as a singer like I do is that you don't often get a chance to have fresh air. You know, a lot of these hotel rooms, they don't have windows that open, and you're not always in a position to have a balcony or something like that. And a lot of performers don't want to go all the way downstairs to the lobby to go and get some fresh air. So I think one of the really cool things about this contract is being able to have a balcony. I happen to mention to the GM that I like to juice and that I like to kind of like eat healthy, and it's standard in most hotel rooms where you have this like little mini fridge where it's not really meant to keep things cold. It's just meant for like beverages maybe, and so the next day, like literally the next day I mentioned this, the GM Wilson said to me, oh well, you know what, maybe we should change rooms. And all of a sudden I'm in a room that has a real apartment size refrigerator and it also has a huge ass balcony. That is not standard, it's not custom, you know what I mean? So that was one thing that really made me happy, because I can go out and get fresh air, I can get the sun as soon as I wake up in the morning, and I don't have to worry about getting fully dressed, you know what I mean, so that I can go downstairs in front of people and be presentable. You know, it's just not something that people sometimes even think about when it comes to us. They want us to just perform, do your job, don't get into any trouble, you know, and then that's it, you know, execute the assignment. But I really have been impressed, so far so good, working here at the Hyatt Regency, because it's the little things that make an artist want to come back. It's the little things that make an artist recommend this gig to other artists, because we want to feel like being so far away from home is worth it. We don't want to feel like, oh my God, I gotta put in this time so I can get this money. You know what I mean? We want to feel like we're actually able to live how we would back home if we could, even better. So that's one of the perks about this particular contract that I'm on. And yes, right in the hotel sink, I prepare my big green cruciferous salad. That's purple cabbage right there. And I got my beets. Oh my God. My beets are thawing out. They were just a little frosty in the fridge because my fridge gets extra cold. So they're thawing a little bit, but that is going to be the sweetness in my salad, because beets have a natural sweetness to them, you know, even though they're very healthy for you. It's not an overwhelming sweetness, but you'd be surprised, you know. It cuts the bitterness of the greens, and that actually, you know, helps with, you know, the tartness of it all. But this is in my hotel bathroom sink. So anybody who thinks that you have to live off of room service when you're doing this whole touring you know, as a cover band artist, singer, you do not have to always order something off the menu and, you know, not know exactly what kind of oils they're using when they cook for you, not know exactly whether or not you're eating organic. Everywhere I go, I find the most international grocery store that I can find. And in Hong Kong, it happens to be a place called City Super, where they have a lot of imported fruits and vegetables, you know, and organic stuff. So that's how I'm living, y'all. Just wanted to let y'all know what it's like to be a traveling, gigging, touring artist. Thank you. I wanted to share with you guys what I eat living in hotels and traveling the world as well. It's not all room service all the time. You know, I got myself one of these plug-in little crock pots. It is like the best thing ever because I don't really do the microwave thing and I don't like to have processed food. I like to sometimes be involved with what I'm eating. So what I got is I got some, you know, appliances. This is like just like a little water heater that I actually make my cabbage in. This is purple cabbage and I just use this to heat it up and kind of like, you know, steam it or whatever, or maybe that's not steaming, but like cook it a little bit or whatever. And then in here I have my kidney beans. I have arugula because I need some greens in damn near everything I eat. And I have basmati rice in there. Over here, you'll find all my little spices because I don't play that. I have cinnamon, I have garlic. Everything is organic. I have onion. And up here, this is the kind of beans. I love Maya Kamal. Oh my God. Kidney beans, carrot, tamarind, and I also get the black lentil, tomato, and cumin. And I found Tilda pure basmati rice here. That's the only one. I usually like to have brown rice, and then I usually top it with, you know, an avocado, you know. So I also have my cod liver back here, and I also have my mackerel. So I'm kind of a health nut, you know. Again, I do have my moments when I want to have a little bit of snacks or something like that, or just, you know, my days where I just feel like something salty or sweet. And because my diet is predominantly whole food, you know, and organic, then it's okay when I do that. Now, look at my freezer. I prepare all of my smoothies in advance. This is Brussels sprouts, but I have like, I'll buy raspberries, or I'll buy blueberries, or I'll buy, this one is the supercharged kale, kiwi, apple mint, and then I will make little individual baggies where I put them all together. Like I combine everything together so that when I'm ready to actually make my smoothie, I can just take one baggie out, put it in the freezer or put it in the sink, just so that it can thaw a little bit, and then I can blend it. That's how I make sure that I stay healthy as I travel. You know, I don't take any prescription medications or anything like that. I control what I eat. You know, I control my health and wellness by my diet. Let's see my fridge. I don't think I cleaned it out much yet. But that's my cabbage. You know, I have, oh my God, I'm a huge beet girl. Like oh my God, like I love beets. I know that sounds really weird because I hated them as a kid. But I love beets because, first of all, they are really, they dilate the blood vessels. They have a lot of nitric oxide. Is that right? I think I said that right. But that helps with high blood pressure. It helps maintain your health and wellness, guys. Down here, I have my wild honey because I do use honey and I put it in my tea every time, you know, every day before the show. Down here, usually in the morning, I'll have a fresh juice that I'll make myself. Like it could be, usually it's some celery, lemons always, and then I might add an apple or two. And over here, I have my ginger. because yes, you need your ginger. And here I just started really kind of getting into more mixed nuts. So I have walnuts up here, I think, and I got some dates in here. I got some pistachios, I got some cashews, I got sunflower seeds, and I have peanut butter, organic peanut butter back here. I don't think it's organic, but it is only nuts and salt. So none of that other crap, no hydrogenated oils, no anything else, just those straight two. Down here, I have my salad, dressings and cocktail sauce. But when I feel like seafood, my butter, I usually put that on my, I put that on my potatoes, or I put that on my broccoli. And this right here, I keep the baggie in there so that it doesn't attract ants. But that is this. Once a week, I get to have my raw hot chocolate. This is actually made with, it's organic, vegan, and it's made with oat milk actually. So what I do is I actually have that, and I put, it's like shaves, it's like, it looks like little shavings of chocolate, and I'll just put hot water in there and let it steam, and it is the best thing ever. These are my teas. I love the hibiscus tea. This is the Starbucks brand. So it actually comes with, like, it's like a medley happening here. Can you see that? Bright tropical, what does it say? Notes of papaya and mango. It is so, so good. And of course I got my green tea right here, Emperor's Clouds and Mist, Starbucks version. And then I have my organic Echinacea Plus, brought these from the States. So that's what it looks like on a regular basis for me. My little portable travel size blender. The glass part is in the bathroom because I'm always using it, so it's always being washed. This is my portable juicer, same thing here. The other half of it is in the bathroom. And like I said, I'm having my cabbage, my red cabbage, and I'm having my beans, rice, and arugula. I'm gonna douse it with spices, and I just called my order for some lamb chops. So usually what I'll do is I'll have my lamb chops or salmon. Usually those are the two. If I feel like it, I'll have a steak, but that's a little heavier for me on a regular basis. So I'll have some meat with my rice, and I'll have much more vegetables than I'll have meat. That's how I usually start the day. I do once a week where I don't have any meat, actual meat, just so that my body can, take a little bit of a rest from the whole digestive process of meat, because it can be, it's a lot going on when you also have to expend your energy. Sometimes it's good to give your body a bit of a rest. So usually on my off day, which is Sunday, I'll do that. Okay. But in a nutshell, that is what your girl eats on a regular basis, especially when I'm living in the hotels, because you don't know how they prepare the food. You have no idea how they make it. You don't know what oils they're using. So for me, the more I can control, the better. Every now and again, I don't feel like cooking or whatever. So like I said, I'll have something, on the menu that just fills my taste buds for the moment. But I'm much more into health and wellness, and I'd rather be able to control it than to be on medications or something like that. Now, I do have vitamins, all right, and I have a schedule to take them, and just knowing how they interact with each other. I have chlorophyll down here. I have B complex. I have iodine. So I have different things just to make sure that I get my trace minerals, because they're not, a lot of times the food has pesticides, or it's not organic. And so just to make sure that I'm getting what I need, I brought these things from the States, and I don't take them every day, not at all, because I don't think that's necessary. I'd rather get my nutrients from my food on a regular basis, but this is an addition. Like I said, this allows me to have those days where I'm just kind of like, I'll do what I want when I feel like it. And Katie's, my girl Summer, another singer, shout out to Summer, she turned me on to Katie's. Oh my gosh, this is a lifesaver when you're traveling the globe, when you have to be abroad. And like I said, you're not always, maybe you don't want to cook, maybe you don't want to be as involved in the food that you're eating as I do. But for me, Katie's has been a lifesaver, because this is, first of all, organic, and it's full of healthy nutrients and vitamins, and oh my god, it's a powder. And I'll add it to my smoothies, I'll add it to my fresh juices, and I also am a big electrolyte fan. Dancing and singing and jumping around on stage, you lose a lot of, you sweat a lot, you lose a lot of electrolytes, and people don't realize how important electrolytes are. They have potassium, sodium, magnesium, and I like to use Dr. Berg. Dr. Berg is like the people's doctor. I found him on YouTube, and I've been a fan ever since. So he has some of the best supplements I've ever had. But I also started checking out another one called Element. This one is higher in sodium. I'm gonna be honest, the first time I had this, I was itching like crazy, and I can't tell you why. So this one is, I take this very sporadically and very carefully, because I already get a lot of salt in my diet as is. So having that much sodium is not something, and then that little potassium, because potassium and sodium balance each other. They do. And you need over 4,000 milligrams of potassium a day, healthy wise, and more than half of us don't even get nearly as much as that. So to have this ratio, I was reading a lot about it, and I just wanted to try it out. But yeah, this is not something that I take on a regular basis, to be honest, but I did want to try it. So that is what my cabinet looks like as a traveling singer. I also have my Sephora face masks in here, my eye masks. I love these things. I got the caffeine one. I think I got pomegranate in here. Is this pomegranate? Yes, pomegranate. Yeah. So that's what your girl's life is like as a traveling musician.